Well, this is not the time of the year you do not want to have heat, and that is the issue in today's edition of The Law and You, the Saturday morning edition of The Law and You. We have hot coffee, and with us as well, attorneys Greg Fellerman and Ed Sarimboli.
Tell you what, he's smooth, this guy.
The Hawaiian coconut this morning.
Hawaiian coconut.
You like that?
Heat and hot. You're good.
He's been doing this a long time.
He's doing it. He's
I've done this once or twice before. Yeah. All right, here's our question today, and this is kind of tough this time of the year if you don't have any heat, and Jennifer in Scranton wants to know, I entered into a lease for my apartment and the furnace hasn't worked in 2 weeks. The landlord tells me he is fixing it, but nothing is done. What are my rights? 2 weeks seems like quite a bit of time to get this fixed.
Yeah, I mean, especially during the winter, during the winter, not having heat for 2 weeks, it certainly makes that particular apartment, not habitable, which is really, the legal terminology that you have to use. Now, what are your rights? What can you do about it? You can certainly take some money off of your rent, so you could prorate for the 2 weeks that you didn't have heat. You don't have to pay for those 2 weeks. If it goes on for 3 weeks, 4 weeks, whatever it may be, you don't have to pay if the apartment is not habitable.
Right. What Ed's saying, it's the implied warranty of habitability. So what that means is every landlord who leases a property says, hey, my building's fit for you to live in. You're paying me for that warranty. So they have an obligation, a duty to immediately respond, especially heat, water. Those types of issues are very important. And the other thing, Eddie gave you really good advice on what you could do. You could also, if the landlord is really non-responsive, a couple of things. You could actually have a repairman come and repair it and deduct that from your rent. And then also, if you're running different types of heaters and you see an increase in your bill, you can also deduct that too. So I think there's a lot of things you can do, and be very proactive, document, let your landlord know. Also reach out to you're in the city of Scranton, I think she said, reach out to not zoning, but building inspections, rental inspectors, let them know you're having a problem. They'll really get on the landlord. They should.
All right, so you don't have to stay cold if you're in a situation like this.
Not at all.
All right, our viewers who may have a situation and they're not sure if they have legal rights, say with the lease, and they want to talk to you, how can they do that?
Well, we don't do that type of work, but give us a call, 570-714-HURT. See us on the web, 714hurt.com. We have a ton of guys that work with us we can send you to. They'll help you out.
Yeah, there's a lot of really good attorneys that specialize in landlord-tenant law, and we can get you to them, and they can help you out with this situation.
All right, guys, enjoy the coffee.
Thank you.
Results matter with attorneys Greg Fellerman and Ed Sarimboli. We'll talk to you guys on the hotline this weekend. And don't forget, PAHomepage.com, available as well, and so is the hotline. We'll see you Monday.